You are about to embark on an experience, a ritual, an experiment, whatever it is that you want to call it, to better understand yourself through mindfulness. Welcome to 30 Days of Mindfulness. My name is Erica, and I will be your guide for this journey. So, working with individuals over the years, I had this idea of a concept called a mindfulness blend. And this would be a unique makeup of what types of mindful practices work best for you. So we'll be exploring 4 different categories. So the first will be reflection, the second will be observation, the third will be movement, and then the fifth will be connection. So probably the easiest method is to start on the very first day of the month, or use your discernment to choose your day 1. And then it's up to you to choose when you want to practice, how long you want to practice. This is a self-guided journey. As far as we get to day 6, or perhaps a Saturday, this is where you'll submit a reflection. So it'll give you some time to just reflect on how the week was. And again, you can also make notes during that time, but there will be a submission. And then on the 7th day, or on the Sunday, is when you will then start your new category. And you'll just repeat over and over through a total of 4 weeks, and then a 5th week. So let me go into week by week. Week 1 will be a reflection week, and this is where you'll get more introspective. The main focus here is going to be journaling, to be able to connect with your thoughts, your emotions, your dreams, your goals, whatever it might be. Week 2 is where you become more observant about not only what you're thinking, what you're feeling, even things like your breathing, but to start to open our awareness to things around us in the space, sounds, for example. So we're starting to open that bubble of awareness a little bit more. Then week 3 is when we'll start to break out of that stillness and come into movement. So here's where you'll be able to practice modalities that you really enjoy, or maybe try something new. The idea behind this is to try to understand which practices help to activate us, and then which ones help to relax us. And also, we want to consider what is most cathartic for us as well. And then week 4 is where we connect. So here is where we'll be looking at relationships that maybe we want to deepen, and also using your discernment as to sort of the level of intensity you want to play with. Perhaps there's a relationship that you want to repair. But again, you'll get to choose as you come to a couple different options. And then week 5 is where we integrate. This is a time where we can go back to the practices we love, go back to the practices that maybe we didn't like as much, and then the practices that we were maybe indifferent about. And it gives us a chance to revisit them, to see if, maybe we've changed, and also to just get that sort of last validation on a practice. While this is a self-guided journey, know that I'm here to help, so you can always reach out to me, and I can always give you suggestions. You'll also have a midweek check-in, and that gives you some extra suggestions throughout the week. So you can watch that, for example, on Wednesday or somewhere in the center. So it's up to you in terms of how seriously you want to take this journey. 30 days of building a habit, building a ritual to be able to enrich your life. So as you move through this journey, I would really invite you to get curious about what might come up for you. So if there's any perfectionism that might come up, maybe feeling overwhelmed, and as you do observe these things, allow for some flexibility. So if you need to maybe adjust the duration of a practice one day, it's really about consistency. So I'll wrap up by just reminding you to have fun, to get curious, and to be kind to yourself. Have compassion as you move through this journey. Thank you for choosing 30 Days of